You have heard of ChatGPT. You have heard of Claude, Midjourney, Gemini. Every AI video on the internet talks about the same 5 tools. But here is the thing. The most powerful AI tools in 2026 are not the ones with billion-dollar marketing budgets. They are the quiet ones, the ones solving problems that the famous tools genuinely cannot solve. I am talking about a tool that catches AI hallucinations before your users ever see them. A research assistant that builds you a personal knowledge graph from everything you read online. A design tool that generates images in real time as you type. A developer copilot that remembers your entire project history. And a data analyst that lives inside your spreadsheets. None of these are mainstream. All of them are genuinely useful. And by the end of this video, you are going to wonder how you ever worked without them. Let's count down 5 underrated AI tools that nobody is talking about, but absolutely should be.
Tool number 1 solves a problem that every single person using AI has experienced, but almost nobody has a solution for. The problem is hallucinations. You ask an AI a question, it confidently gives you a completely wrong answer. And if you do not catch it, that wrong answer goes straight to your customer, your boss, or your report. Aporia fixes this. It is a guardrails platform that sits between your AI model and your users, and in real time. It evaluates every single response the model generates. If the response is hallucinated, off-topic, toxic, or unsafe, Aporia blocks it or redirects it before anyone sees it. And it works with any large language model. You can plug it into GPT, Claude, Llama, Mistral, anything. The dashboard shows you exactly what was blocked and why, so you can see the quality of your AI in real time. Pricing starts with a free tier for developers. And enterprise plans scale from there. If you are building anything with AI, and especially if that AI talks to customers, Aporia is the tool that turns blind trust into actual visibility. It is the most underrated tool on this list because it solves the exact problem everyone complains about but nobody knows has a solution.
Tool number 2 is for anyone who reads a lot online and then immediately forgets everything they read, which is all of us. Glasp is a free browser extension that lets you highlight and annotate anything on the web. Articles, blog posts, research papers, YouTube transcripts, PDFs. But here is where it gets powerful. Glasp uses AI to automatically summarize everything you highlight, tag it, and organize it into a personal knowledge graph. Over time, you build this growing, searchable database of insights that you actually connected with and chose to save. And because Glasp is social, you can see what other people in your field are highlighting too. The export feature is what makes it a productivity tool rather than just a highlighter. You can push everything into Notion, Obsidian, Roam Research, or Readwise with one click. So your highlights do not just sit there. They become part of your actual workflow. Glasp is completely free for the core product. If you consume content for work, for study, or for growth, and you are not using Glasp, you are literally throwing away knowledge every single day.
Tool number 3 genuinely feels like magic the first time you use it. It is called Krea AI, and it does something no other image generator does well. It generates images in real time. You know how with Midjourney or DALL-E you type a prompt, you wait 10 or 30 seconds, you get a result, and if it is wrong you start over. Krea eliminates that loop entirely. As you type, the image updates live. You can see your creation morphing and evolving word by word. It changes the creative process from a guessing game into something that feels like sculpting. And it is not just images. Krea also does real-time video generation, AI enhancement and upscaling, and it has a canvas mode where you can iteratively refine a design by painting and prompting at the same time. For designers, content creators, and anyone who needs visuals fast, Krea is a completely different experience from the prompt and wait tools everyone else uses. Pricing has a free tier to experiment with, and paid plans for higher resolution and video features. The real-time feedback loop alone makes it worth trying. Once you have generated an image by watching it appear as you type, going back to a 30-second wait feels like going back to dial-up internet.
Tool number 4 is built for developers, and it solves a problem that every coder knows painfully. You find a great solution to a problem, you use it. 3 weeks later, you have the same problem again and you cannot find the code anywhere. It is lost in a browser history, a Slack message, or a random file. Pieces fixes this permanently. It is an AI copilot that lives in your development environment and captures everything. Every code snippet you save is automatically tagged, described, and made searchable. But the killer feature is that Pieces remembers context across your entire workflow. It knows what you worked on yesterday, last week, last month, and it can bring that knowledge into your current problem. You can ask it, how did I solve the authentication issue last month? And it will pull up the relevant snippets and explanations. It integrates directly into VS Code, JetBrains, and your browser, and critically, it is local first, meaning your code stays on your machine. It is not shipping your proprietary code to a cloud server. The core product is free. For developers who are tired of solving the same problems twice, Pieces is the missing layer between your brain and your code base.
Tool number 5 is the one I personally use the most, and it is called Julius AI. Here is the problem it solves. You have a spreadsheet or a CSV. Maybe it is sales data. Maybe it is survey results. Maybe it is an export from your accounting software. To analyze it properly, you would normally need to know Excel formulas, pivot tables, maybe Python or SQL. Or you would need to hire an analyst. Julius AI eliminates all of that. You upload your data, and then you just chat with it. You type questions in plain English. Show me sales by region. Which product has the highest growth rate? Forecast next quarter based on the last 2 years. Build a chart comparing revenue across quarters. Julius generates the analysis, the charts, the models, and the forecasts instantly. It handles datasets that would crash Excel. And you do not need to write a single formula or line of code. Pricing starts with a free tier, and the paid plans unlock larger datasets and more advanced modeling. For small business owners, marketers, researchers, and anyone who works with data, but is not a data scientist, Julius AI is the tool that turns hours of spreadsheet work into a 30-second conversation. It is genuinely the most useful AI tool I have found this year, and almost nobody is talking about it.
Let's bring it all together. 5 underrated AI tools that deserve way more attention than they are getting. Aporia catches AI hallucinations in real time, so if you are building anything with AI, it is your safety net. Glasp turns everything you read online into a searchable AI-powered knowledge base, and it is completely free. Krea AI generates images in real time as you type, which completely changes the creative process. Pieces is a developer copilot that remembers your entire codebase history and works inside your editor. And Julius AI lets you chat with any spreadsheet in plain English and get instant analysis, charts, and forecasts. Every one of these tools solves a real problem that the mainstream AI tools do not. That is the whole point. The famous tools are famous because they are general purpose. These tools are powerful because they are specific. Pick one, try it today, and you will immediately see the difference.
If this video introduced you to even one tool you had never heard of, then it did its job. Here is my challenge. Go try just one of these 5 tools today. Not all of them. 1. Glasp and Julius both have free tiers, so there is literally zero barrier to entry. If you want more videos about the AI tools that actually matter, the ones that are not just hype, hit subscribe. I post twice a day and I only cover tools I have personally used. Drop a comment telling me which of these 5 surprised you the most, and I will see you in the next video.